When you're faced with a challenging task or a task that you don't want to do you rely on motivation or discipline? Now your answer to that question may be that you don't know, or that it may be a mixture of both. In this video I want to discuss how discipline is 100 times better than motivation, and how you can never ever rely on motivation to get things done. Have you ever watched a motivational video or had an inspiring conversation that gave you that instant boost of motivation? That feeling that you can achieve anything and everything you've ever wanted. We've all had that feeling, but we've also woken up the next day ready to take over the world, and that feeling from yesterday has disappeared. Well, this is why you can never rely on motivation to get shit done. Now, motivation isn't this evil monster I've made it out to be. Don't get me wrong, motivation is great and it should always be taken advantage of. But what happens in those moments where you have no motivation at all? Your hopes and your dreams and your goals just feel so far away that all you want to do is lie around and do nothing. What are you supposed to do then? When it comes to motivation, it comes and it goes. It gives you moments of inspiration, and sometimes it just kicks you in the bum. Motivation can last for days, weeks, and sometimes even months, but eventually you will hit a roadblock. Stress will pile up, external factors will kick you in the teeth and suck all of the motivation out of you. So at a time when you desperately need motivation, it's not there when you need it. Thankfully, there is discipline, which operates completely differently to motivation. Motivation is like relying on a dice roll to determine whether you get paid this month, whereas discipline is mundane, gritty and stable, and becomes powerful through repetition. Like many, I used to think discipline just wasn't who I am. I used to think only certain people could be disciplined. However, discipline is a tool that's within inside everyone and can be used. Now, discipline doesn't have to be you writing daily essays. It can be as simple as doing a small task that contributes to your larger goal. The key here, and the key to practice discipline, is to do those small tasks every single day. To practice discipline is actually quite easy. Take one of your big goals and break it down into a small task that you can do every day that will work towards that big goal. For me, I have a big body goal, so my small daily task is going to the gym and working out. Once you have figured out that small task, commit to doing it every day for 30 days. The aim here is to turn it into a habit, and that's where the real power comes in. Eventually, this habit will become part of your daily life and part of who you are. It will become a perfectly oiled machine, and eventually it'll be easier to do that habit than to not do that habit. And at that point, you will have cultivated discipline, and now you can go and take over the world. And there's my take on why discipline is 100 times better than motivation, and why you should never rely on motivation to get things done. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.